Oh, hi there, and welcome to Cooking with Kev. I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm so glad to be here with you. This is the cooking show about cooking, where I cook for you and you watch. I'm very glad to be here in this place because I live here. It's nice, it's cozy, warm, pretty close to the bus routes, which is very important, and convenient stores, which is convenient, especially if one is going to cook. You know, the Gremlins talk in the novelization of Gremlins. Bet you didn't know that. Today on Cooking with Kev, we're going to have a look at that king of cuisine, that underrated underdog, that food product that has saved barbecues, carnivals, fairs, baseball games, that food that brings people together. I think you know. I think you know what I'm talking about. Hot diggity dog. We'll be right back. Hi, welcome back. Well, it's a rainy day here on Cooking with Kev. No chance to go outside, really, unless you're wearing a big coat and carrying an umbrella or something. And I've got a hankering for a hot dog, but with this rain, there's no way I'm going to be able to barbecue it, and really the only way to make a hot dog is to barbecue it. Or is it? I'm going to show you exactly how to make a hot dog indoors in your kitchen that's gonna blow your mind. For me, the hot dog is probably the most perfect meal in existence. It's a wiener at a bun, and you can put whatever you want on it and then eat it. You know, the only thing I can think of that's any better is chocolate or bacon. You know what? You can put bacon on a hot dog. You can combine those things and then have some chocolate for dessert. Bam! The greatest meal in the history of cuisine. Right there. Have a nice glass of wine with it and you're set. So, get out your buns, get out your wieners. We're gonna make a hot dog. Before we start cooking, let's just take a moment to consider the wiener. That most perfect food product. I mean, just look at it. It's beautiful in a way. You know, it's smooth, rubbery, kind of. Smells good. Kind of looks like a wiener mustache if you do that to it. You know, it's perfect. Now, I don't know what it's made of, and frankly, I don't want to know. What I do know is it tastes great once you cook it. It even tastes great when you don't cook it. I'm not sure if that's healthy or not, but I've been doing it for a long time, and hey, I'm in pretty good health. So let's do something with this. Here we go. Okay, so the key to any hot dog is in the cut of the hot dog. You're thinking to yourself, what? Cut? Hot dog? Don't you just cook it and eat it? Well, if you cut it first, it's going to be even more delicious. And the way we're going to be cutting it is in a spiral pattern. A spiral cut hot dog is the best hot dog. So what I've done with this wiener here is, normally you'd put like a bamboo skewer in through this thing. I didn't have one, so I used a piece of spaghetti, a nice thick one, so it doesn't crack off. And that'll work fine for our purposes. So, here we go. Grab your wiener firmly. Make sure your wiener doesn't slide around. And we'll start cutting. We're cutting down to where the piece of spaghetti is. Make sure you don't cut that spaghetti either, because that'll ruin the whole thing. Okay. And this really does take no time at all. Keep going. Okay. Almost at the end. Alright, now, could be better, but let's remove our spaghetti. Oh, may crack off because it's spaghetti. There we go. And, voila, a spiral cut hot dog. Oh, that's going to be so good. I'm going to stretch it out just a little bit more here. I'm going to cheat, just because I want it to be a little more spirally. That's okay. It's food. We're having fun. We're making food in the kitchen on a rainy day. So we can just cut our wiener any way we like. There we are. Spiral cut. Yay. Now, next step. Alright, now that we've cut our wiener, it's time to cook that wiener. And how are we going to do it? As I said, it's a rainy day. We can't barbecue. Boil the wiener? No! Never! Boiled wiener. It even sounds gross. And it looks gross too. Boiled wiener. I don't want a boiled wiener. Do you want a boiled wiener? I think people kid themselves and think they want a boiled wiener when really there is a better way for indoor wiener cooking. If I had a grill, that would be the better way. Nice grill indoors. That'd be great. I don't. But I've got an oven. Most people in their house have an oven. We're going to put our wiener in that oven. Okay, so got my wiener on a pan. I like to put a little bit of parchment paper down just in case it sticks. And we're going to add some barbecue sauce. Barbecue. There we go. Get out of there. We are. Get out of there. Excellent. Just spread that around a bit. Now you'll notice, because we're spiral cut, some of that barbecue sauce is going in those cracks and crevices. That's exactly what we want. Yep. That is going to be good. Okay. Now that we barbecue sauced the wiener, we're going to put the oven up to 350. And stick it in there. And it isn't going to take very long, maybe like 10 minutes. Now that your wiener is in the oven, it's time to consider the other part of the hot dog, and that is the bun. What are you going to do about the bun? No, just don't go buy buns. Use bread. Why? Chances are you already have bread in your house, and that way you don't have to buy bread and buns. If you just use bread, then you're just using bread. And toast it. Toast that bread. Way better. Lightly toast it. If you toast it too much, when you wrap the bread around the bun, it'll crack. And you don't want that at all. So, we're going to toast up this bread. Another thing is, bread comes in a large variety of types and flavors. Hot dog buns don't really. So you can use any kind of bread you want. Anything with stuff on it, or it's brown, or, you know. You can use it for your hot dog. Whatever you like. Whatever's going to make that hot dog taste better. Bread's ready. Alright, well there you have it. Our cooked spiral cut wiener on our bread. Now we can add absolutely anything we want to this. I'm going to add some cheese, because I like cheese. Stick it in there. I'm going to add some real bacon bits. Not the fake kind of bacon bits, because those are gross. These are real ones. They're worth it. And then whenever you open up your fridge, you can, eat some. Oh, yes. And of course, I like to have some ketchup on there. I'm a pretty plain guy. When it comes to this kind of stuff, if you want to add mustard or relish or any of that, you certainly can. Voila! We have an awesome, awesome hot dog. It's perfect. Oh, hi. Well, thanks for joining me today on Cooking with Kev. I hope you enjoyed your hot dog. I know I enjoyed mine. I had it. It was delicious. It kind of felt like I was in a carnival somewhere, looking at the rides and hearing the children laugh as I ate my wonderful spiral cut wiener. Good times, good times. And if you like what you saw today and you'd like to see more of Cooking with Kev, please subscribe to the channel and like and share this video. We'd really appreciate it. I have a very special shout out today to give. We do have a Facebook page, and if you're on there, you should definitely like that to get lots of additional updates and occasionally some bonus content. I do have a shout out to our 100th like, and that's Laura Huckle. Laura Huckle, thank you for being our 100th like on Facebook. Huckle, I love that last name. It's just a very sweet last name. So thank you very much. So do please like the Facebook page, subscribe to the channel, like and favorite and share the video. And we'll get many more videos out to you. As long as people are watching, we'll keep making them. And as long as they keep making comments, I will answer them. We do have a couple of comments and questions on the last video that I'm going to address right now. The first one is from Styling1. Were your parents hippies? I don't know. Hey Kev, long-time writer, first-time watching. Well, thank you. Go watch the other videos. They're good too. My question is about bacon. Specifically, how do you feel that bacon is best used? As a main, as a side, or as a garnish? I think it's best used in all ways, in all forms, and all shapes. It's bacon. It deserves to be seen and to be eaten constantly. And I feel very, very strongly about that. So thanks for your comment. And if you're wondering, should I use bacon here? Yes, you should. Doesn't matter what you're making. Bacon's good. Okay. Our next question is from John Mercer. All right, John. My heart, this is a long one. My heart leapt like a fancy-free gazelle at the sound of those spiral noodles twisting and jostling in their cardboard quarters. An absolutely triumphant episode, Kev. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you feel that way about macaroni and cheese. Many of my friends are fans of personal-sized pizza servings, so I like to keep my freezer stocked with them. My question is, will a steel pan transfer heat evenly across the pizza? Or should I invest in a fancy pizza stone from that expensive store in the mall? Well, John, I'm also a fan of the small frozen personal-sized pizzas. I love them. I use them all the time. What I would do with them is the same thing I would do with a regular-sized frozen pizza. Stick that baby right on the rack. You know? That's what I'd do. Keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't stick, but I'd forgo the pizza stone, I'd forgo the pan, and just stick that baby right on the rack. Now, if you're concerned about things falling off and onto your, the bottom part of your oven, stick a pan underneath on the other rack underneath it to catch any drippings or whatever. That's what I'd do. And it'll be delicious. It really would be. Okay. That is all the time that we have for today. And I really want to finish this book. It's a rainy day, and it's a nice thing just to be able to relax and catch up on some reading. And I hope that today you take the time to do that yourself once you've finished with your cooking. So from all of us here at Cooking with Kev, keep cooking, and we'll see you next time.